type on it. That's weird. That's very weird. Really type on. Yeah, it does the job. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Old-fashioned computer or something. Okay, everybody has his sheets, the 2 sheets. Can you give me a close-up of my sheets on camera? Wait, not yet. Yeah. Put these in here, I can't get them in there properly. Just like that, just put them in there. So don't turn around, just get them in there. Jai Radhi, Jai Radhi, Radhi, Jai Radhi, Jai Shri Radhi. Jai Radhi, Jai Radhi, Radhi, Jai Radhi, Jai Shri Radhi. Radharani ki jai, Maharani ki jai, Radharani ki jai, Maharani ki jai. Radharani ki jai, Maharani ki jai, Radharani ki jai, Maharani ki jai. Radharani ki jai, Maharani ki jai, Radharani ki jai. Maharani ki jai. Radharani ki jai, Maharani ki jai. Radharani ki jai, Maharani ki jai. Okay. Here we go. Ready? First thing is this, note-taking keys. You shall do it if you're closer. Note-taking keys. So listen, look at me. Don't look at the camera or the paper. It's not that exciting. There we go. This is to make your note-taking easier. When you're taking notes, you can bring 5 notebooks to class. A little hard to do. You bring 1 notebook and you have a whole page, 2-page notes. And you say, well, Maharaj mentioned 3 important Sanskrit words I should memorize. Where are they? I don't know. I got to read 3 pages of my notes to find them. You ought to do that. You use these codes, and when you're writing notes, you're writing from left to right and down, if you're not Chinese, right? Okay. Oh, that's right. As you're writing, Maharaj is saying this is an important philosophical point. Then you write capital P and make a circle around the left-hand side of the page. And later, when you want to go, I want in yesterday's lecture and Saturday's lecture, I want to review all the philosophical points. You go up, you follow? Then later, another time, you're really a good student, you have a separate notebook of philosophy. A separate. There's one working notebook that you take your class, another for your library. They have a second notebook, Sanskrit rules. I'll teach you so many Sanskrit rules which you need to translate. And word for word, special Sanskrit words and variations of definition. Different pandits, different Sanskrit give. Like the word, the verse says madhu. So you have to translate this yourself. Now, madhu means spring, madhu means honey, madhu means Krishna. So how are you going to know which is the translation, what verse? What's the answer? Context. Context means the flow of the whole verse. The verse has 4 lines, and there's a word about spring, there's a word about Krishna, there's a word about birds and singing and gopis. Oh, I think this verse has Krishna and gopis in the forest and the birds are singing. You'll be able to translate that way in 2 months. Then you'll build that vocabulary. You'll see. You follow, you'll understand the abbreviation points. You go WW a circle. So when you look at your page, you go down, it's all philosophy, you just go P, and then put an arrow in the P, all thing. Then WW and circle. So right next to it is some Sanskrit word. Follow? Now I think Bhajan Shiksha. Important points about meditation. Astakaya, Smaran, meditation, BS, Bhajan Shiksha. BS with circle around it. So draw easy to pinpoint in your page of notes. And the last is IP, Inspector of Police. IP means interesting point. There may be others, you can make your own keys, other things. And you use those everywhere, every notebook, every class for the rest of your time in Bhakti. I've been using this for my whole life. It's very helpful. So I'm sharing 50 years of study and experience. People sometimes ask, why are you so smart? How do you give such a good class? I use intelligence and organization. Although I look pretty spaced out. They know how spaced out. You clean my house. You clean my house. Everything's everywhere. Hanging from the ceiling, hanging from the post of the bed. Wet laundry's hanging on the four corners of my mosquito net because it's too damp outside. I'm drying laundry now. It's a wild scene. Everything outside my brain is wild. Everything in my brain is tame, cool. You agree? These guys all help clean my house. Once a month, twice a month. She sees a screwdriver in the kitchen. She said, "What's the screwdriver in the kitchen?" Down the bottom behind the door, he has all the tools. I'll put that down there. Why have a screwdriver? Because when I make yogurt, I put yogurt in my chapati warmer. I have a steel pot for warming chapati, stainless steel. I put the top on with hot yogurt. It gets vacuum sealed. I can't open it. So I put the screwdriver in the corner and pry it open. So it's next to my yogurt pot. And she's a woman. She's a cook lady. She said, "Well, what's this screwdriver? It's crazy." Then by the stove, there's a pair of pliers. You know, what's a pair of pliers got to do with a stove? Spices and gloves, rags, all the hot pot, this, that. I'll put that down with the tools. So it's very organized, all the tools together, so that's good. But why are the pliers there? She doesn't ask the question. She's not following number 5.
Yeah.
Look at number 5. She's not following that. Why? Why is this madman? Because the guy had a stroke in his hand, so having powers like arthritis. I can't squeeze a lemon. There's nothing to be proud of. Before I just, with my finger, my pinky, my thumb, I could squeeze a lemon. Now I can't squeeze it. I get some juice out, so I take the pliers. I'm a practical guy, man. I gotta get my job done. I need my lemon juice, so pliers. It's maybe not the most plucked thing, clean. But, I get my lemon juice out. You got it? So let's go. Now we're going to teach the Bhagavatam. We'll hopefully get started today. We'll launch today. But we have some guidelines to teach. So teaching the Bhagavatam, this first of all, I already said pranam prayers, but I'm going to say additional what I call prayers of gratitude. Before I start every Bhagavatam class, I'm going to do arti to the Bhagavatam, so light my incense cone there. Where's that container? I don't see a container. There's a container of little cones of incense. It should be on the tray. Light that. We take one cone out, light with a match. Do it, man.
It was already there.
Oh, I didn't see. I'm sorry. I have a couple of 500 bases. Just let give it to me. Give me a belt. Let's go. Help me out, man. So we're going to put this on pause. We have a little Bhagavatam artik every day. Every Saturday. A little worship Bhagavatam over a couple of sweets are on the tray. Sweets are already offered? Okay, good. Ring the bell. Sweet. Okay, good. There's all kinds of bhajans you sing me up. Give it to me. Give me a bell. Give me a... I need it. I gotta put it. Take the garland off the street. Take the prasadam off the street. Put the garland on it here. Then I'm gonna put this on there before I burn my fingers off. Where's the Bhagavatam? Yeah, clean all that. So it's going to take the incense I'll put on the table. Because I'm going to put this on there, it's going to become prasad. Take out the incense. That's already offered. The sweets are already offered. Leave them there. Leave the sweets there. Put the incense here on the table. Okay. Okay, put on it. Put on. Too crazy, man. Okay, go back and light my ghee lamp. First you light the camphor, and then the tulsi stick, and then you light the ghee lamp. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate. First you light the match, and you light the camphor with the match, and the camphor lights the wood, and the wood, smoke of the tulsi, lights the ghee lamp.
Okay.
There's 3 items here.
That's good.
Where's the match? You gotta light the match. Well, the trade's all offered. No, well, whatever. Get all confusing all of a sudden. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. This is interesting one here. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Ring the bell.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Yam Pashamayam Kling Krishnaya Namaha. Jai Srimad Bhagavatam Mahaprabhu Ki Jai. Okay, now open your Sarta Darshini, because there's 5 or some prayers we're going to say all together. You can take your pen and mark these prayers so you know these prayers. They're right in the beginning of the book. There's no page number, you'll just see it before the contents. Incidentally, there's 10,000 verses in 10th canto. And our Govindanath Das entered all the verses on computer, all the Sanskrit verses and translation to help me in production. See, there's 10,000 verses and 90 chapters. He typed them all on computer, all the Sanskrit and English. I entered the translation and editing of the commentaries of Vishnu. So mark your prayers with your pen. This is Bhagavad Stuti, before the table of contents. You have it?
Yes.
Okay. The first 4 prayers are number 1, 2, 3, 4. And skip down the bottom of page number 5. Then go to the next page, right-hand page, and the second Sanskrit verse, and the third one is 6 and 7. You got it? There's one verse on the top of page, not that verse, the second one. Second and third one means they become number 6 and 7. You understand? Look at the left page. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip down 5. 5 on the bottom of the page. Then you go to the next page, skip the first one, 6, 7. For these 7 verses, this is Srimad Bhagavatam class. Srimad Bhagavatam Saturday, first class, we're discussing the Bhagavad Stuti, which we'll chant every Saturday together. That's why I had to bring your textbook, because you'll read the verses from the textbook. And when we're doing chapter 39, when we get to Pancha Gita, then bring a copy of Pancha Gita to class from Natadas Babaji, Hindi or whatever. So we'll chant. We already chanted Om Namo, so let's chant the second one. I'll chant it one time first, everybody second. Narayanam Namaskritya, no, listen first and chant. Narayanam Namaskritya, Naram Cheva Narottamam, Devim Saraswatim Vyasam, Tato Jayam Udirayat. Okay, everybody together.
Narayanam Namaskritya, Naram Chaiva Narottamam, Devim Saraswati Vyasam, Tato Jayam Udirayat.
Nashtapreshu Bhadreshu, Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya, Bhagavitama Shoke, Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtaki.
Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu, Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya, Bhagavitama Shoke, Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtaki.
Does this thing fell off? This.
Yeah, yes.
I can't see with a green tile. You have to turn a phone light on. Here it is. I got it. You gotta put it back on. It's got a hole in it there somewhere. nice, I told you. You did a good job. Oh, you got a nice clip. That reminds me, there's a story in Hyderabad. Prabhupada was giving a lecture in Hyderabad, and the microphone was Indian style. Microphone kept slipping down. The screw wasn't working. And so Prabhupada told Hari, sorry, give him his brown thread. It was a hot day, it was a hot summer day in Hyderabad. He had no no shirt on his sending Prabhupada. Prabhupada was pretty liberal, he let him do that. So he said, give him brown thread. So 10,000 people in Pandal. He took out his brown thread, and Prabhupada took the brown thread, tied it around the microphone. Everybody looked. And Prabhupada said, there's two paths in Vedic Dharma. One's called Vedic mark, one's called Bhagavad mark. In Vedic mark, we have Brahman Gayatri and Gayam, Brahman thread, so it's all rules, regulations. But the Bhagavad mark is Raganuga mark, it's all spontaneous. So you serve according to the necessity of the moment. So I engage the Vedic mark and the Bhagavad mark. So I take the Brahman thread and hold up the microphone to preach the Bhagavatam, to preach Bhagavad Gita. And everybody clapped their hands. Prabhupada's so clever. Because otherwise it looked like a big aparat. Because the Brahman thread is Vishnu. It's not the Shesh, it's Balaram. It's not something, piece of string. It's sacred string. It was so funny. Prabhupada was really cool. So what prayer are we on? What's what we did? Masturbation we did? Nastur, we did that one? Okay. Listen to this verse from Bhagavatam. Nice translation. Krishna Swadao Damo Bhagate Dharma Ganadi Visaha Kalo Nashta Drishamesha Puranarko Denotata.
Krishna Swadamo Bhagate Dharma Ganadi Visaha Kalo Nashta Drishamesha Puranarko Denotata.
The bottom prayer, 12th Canto of Bhagavatam, is called Bhagavad Mahadyam, the glories of Bhagavatam, from Srimad Bhagavatam. Chapter 13. Sarvedanta Sarami Shri Bhagavatam Ishite Tadvasamrita Triptasya Nanyacha Sadrati Kochit.
Sarvedanta Sarami Shri Bhagavatam Ishite Tadvasamrita Triptasya Nanyacha Sadrati Kochit.
Now we have two verses from our Ishadeva to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu from Chaitanya Bhagavat, Madhya Kanda and Antikanda. Krishna Toya Bhagavata Vivu Sarvashrai Prati Shoga Prati Akshari Nana Artakai.
Krishna Tuya Bhagavata Vibhu Sarvashray Prati Shloke Prati Akshare Nana Arthakai.
Prema Maya Bhagavata Krishna Shri Anga Tate Kaina Yata Gobya Krishna Anga.
Prema Maya Bhagavata Krishna Shri Anga Tate Kaina Yata Gopya Krishna Anga.
These verses are very nice tava by Mahaprabhu. He said the Bhagavatam is equal as great as Krishna. Vivu means great and Tuya means equal. Krishna and Bhagavat. Krishna equals Bhagavat. And what is Krishna, what is the Bhagavatam? Viva means great, and there's supreme shelter for everyone. And Prati means everyone. Prati Padam Pade Pade. Harinam singers on step after step. It's eternally blissful. It's in the first Chaitanya Marjanam. Prati means step after step. Every shloka, akshari, akshara means syllable. Like sa, re. Every verse, every shloka, every syllable. There are nana means groups of many variety of art, meaning, value, meaning. So it's translation a little exaggerated. It says as infinite as Krishna. Anyway, that's the way to do it. And this one's nice. The Bhagavatam is full of Krishna prema. Prema Maya, the word Maya means made of, concentrated, full of. Maha Maya means you're full of Maha. We eat a lot of Maha Prasad, right, Saki? Your big belly comes out, You go Maha Maya. Well, when you're skinny like Brindarika or Yoga Maya. After a feast, Yogamaya becomes Mahamaya. Especially the sweet department. You want more? Yeah, okay, a little more. A little more, a little more. So Yogamaya becomes Mahamaya. So that's nice. And Anga means what? Part, body, limb. A arm, leg, body is Anga. Part means body. That Bhavatam is full of love and it's the body of whom?
Krishna.
So we say Bhavatam is the body of Krishna. And Skanda Purana tells what parts of the body. Skanda Purana says first and second canto are the feet and legs. And third canto is the stomach and like this. 10th canto is the head of Krishna. The 5 chapters are the smile of Krishna. 11th canto is the mukha of Krishna. And 12th canto is peacock feather. So you got the whole body there. I refer to 10th canto, it got everything. You got the smiling face, you got the face, smiling face. Krishna doesn't always wear a mukut. 11th canto is mukut, 12th canto is peacock. Peacock feather is always there. But I like to see Krishna with a top knot and a peacock feather and gunjamala. I like mukut. I like Pagri Krishna or Kesh, top knot Krishna, Chudamani. I don't like mukut, Bihari mukut and all that stuff. Okay, but I like the forest look, flowers in his hair and feathers and, gunjamala wrapped around his top knot. Really cool, shiny black hair with red berries there. Cool. And peacock feather. Too cool. So that's the Bhagavatam. So our study, how are we going to, this sheet is called Srimad Bhagavatam verse analysis steps. Each verse of Bhagavatam, we're going to analyze it by all these 8 categories, one by one. We're going to explain kavya. What is kavya? You can read it and see what we're going to talk about. Kavya as a term means poetry. So we're going to describe the poetic meter of the verse. What is the chandas? Which chandas, Chandas, by the way. Chandas was spelled with S originally, but I didn't pronounce it clearly. It might see. But chandas, it means poetic meter. It is Shardula Vikrita, there's different meters there. I have a sheet with that, which I forgot to read. So what we want to accomplish under the category of kavya is to appreciate the sound and poetic flow of the Sanskrit verses. Chintamani Prakasadmasakalpa Riksha is very good sounding. Some verses are very nice sounding. So the second point of this understanding and studying each verse is called Vyakaran. So this is grammar. So we'll teach some minor points of grammar as we come along. Like, for example, you're going to have to try the objective. You have to keep in mind, what is my objective? What am I trying to do? I'm trying to learn the Bhagavatam. What is the teaching? What is the ras? What is the feeling? What is the meaning of I'm trying to learn Sanskrit. So it says, Gopya Uchu. Gopya. So how will you translate that? Why can't you say Gopa said?
Depends on the context.
What?
The context.
Doesn't depend on the context. It depends on the Sanskrit rule, which is called, what's it called? SR.
Sanskrit.
You forgot already? Sanskrit rule. Sanskrit rule. Listen. You have good ears, write it down. Now this is your first SR note. The one page all kinds of jumbled up and crap, all the crazy stuff written down. So you got ready to. So, well, lots of other guys have notes. So the first SR is I becomes Y. So Gopi is female, feminine, tense, becomes Gopya in some circumstances. Gopya Uchu. It's the coward voice means Gopa Uchu. A is masculine, I and Y is feminine. So I becomes Y sometimes, just says the rule, so you keep aware of it. As these come up, these are very common things. So the common things will teach you SR says the rules. You understand clear what I'm saying?
Yes.
You understand? You look doubtful. You understand?
First, I didn't.
A boy is called masculine tense. Tense. It's called tense in English. So masculine ends in A. Like we say Ram. When we say Rama, long A is Sita. Ram is called Dam. In Sanskrit, it's called Dam A. You can write in Sanskrit R-A, Rama, with short A. But the A is called Dam A. There's a term in Sanskrit for Dam. Murk A or whatever, I don't know. It's called Dam, means silent. Dumb guy doesn't speak. So it's called silent. Arjun is spelled Arjuna. So Western will say Arjuna. It's not, it's not correct. It should be Arjun. You follow A. You write Arjuna in Sanskrit with Devanagari, but you don't pronounce it. These are laws of Sanskrit. Indians know because Hindi follows the same laws. The West, Arjuna, Rama. Rama is feminine. Sita is Ram. Sorry, Ram, not Rama. Rama is the laundromat. That's where Washington calls Rama laundromat. So Vyakaran will understand simple principles of Sanskrit grammar, meaning variations from different translators. Different translators will translate the word Madhu means spring. One guy will say honey. One guy will say Krishna. And the verse can be translated all those ways. So it's going to be fun. You're going to have to think. You have to come here alive. You're sleepy. You'll be, what's he talking about? You'll freak out. That's why you have to be well rested, which sometimes it's challenged because you have work at night and different reasons, I know. But just be here. Just be here, you'll get some benefit. You have a sleep. I probably won't throw you out of your sleep. It depends on my mood. I just want to scare you. I'm a little flexible. I understand different reasons, different times of month. You are more tired. I understand something. I just like to scare you. Fear principle. So this point number 2 of Vyakaran, by going through the meaning of different translators and Puranas, will increase your Sanskrit vocabulary bank. Like for example, we'll look at a Sanskrit verse. We're going to start all this next Saturday. I'm giving the foundational class. So we'll look at the verse. We see the word Anga. We see Gita. We see Krishna. We see gopis. And we say it's something about Krishna and gopis are singing. So we're going to take there's 12 words in this 4-line verse. There's 12 words, 16 words. I know 4 words. I already know 4 words. So this vocabulary bank, my bank I have 4 words. I'm going to try to translate it. And every class, every time you read the verse in Sanskrit, you should always read Sanskrit and English, word for word, and that's very absorbing and keeps your brain very young and healthy. I study a lot of science myself. I read articles, scientists have proved the Sanskrit language, unlike French, Italian, German, Russian, English, etc. It keeps the brain very young because you have to think on so many different levels. Sanskrit demands you have to make, this is Sunday, this ending, that ending, female, male. Many different laws and rules for Sanskrit which are different than other languages. And the nature of languages is such that it creates stimulation to the brain intelligence. You follow what I'm saying? You're listening? So it will expand your bank of vocabulary. And the other thing is called, third category, is called Sahitya. The word Sahitya means literature, is definition. means literary view, the storyline, the links between verses. How does this present verse link up with the previous verse and link up with the next verse, future verse? This is important to understand the Shastra. Who is speaking which verse? Like sometimes I give in class, hey, who's speaking this? I don't know. We're just reading, go read. Because you read it, chapter starts, chapter 4. It says, Maitreya asked Vidura. Now you're on verse 45. And sometimes you stop and say, who's speaking? I forgot. So you have to go, your verse 45 of the chapter, you have to go back to verse 1. Maitreya asked Vidura. So now the questions and answers go over 45 verses. You follow?
Yes.
So now it's mantra, that's the Sitya. The other category we'll discuss is mantra art. Art means meaning, art means benefit, art means attainment, art means value, it means many things. Dharma, art, kama, moksha. So what is the meaning of the verse? The verse in Sanskrit was the Italian, Russian, English translation. So the English meaning of the verses and variations of different translators. We have in front of us, we have BBT translators, we have Banaswami, we have Gita Press, and we have Prabhupada's original translation of Krishna book. Because Bhagavatam 10th canto, how much did Prabhupada translate himself?
12 chapters.
I think Prabhupada, he didn't complete, in 1977, he finished 13 chapters, verse by verse Sanskrit. Now, there's a book called Krishna book. Krishna book was published in 1969. In 1969, Prabhupada translated all the 90 chapters in the Krishna book. If you read clearly, you can find out the verses. So I read the chapter 39, which we're starting next week, Viraha Gita, and I picked out the verses. So let's see. Swami's translation, BB translation, Gita Press, and 4 different translators, and a very unique and interesting look at. This is how he taught Rasula class in 2012 until 2018 when I finished the 5 chapters. It's very interesting, different angles of vision, so it'll increase our vocabulary bank, increase our angle understanding of the individual verses. That's only part 4 already, you're fried out. Yeah, I get up at 3 o'clock and study Bhagavatam until 8 o'clock and chant Java in between. So you can understand why I'm so, it's really a deep thing. So please forgive me for making you dive so deep in the ocean of wisdom. But I like it, I enjoy it. If you're that kind of person, then you guys are especially qualified for this type of thing. So I'm just giving you some basic idea. You'll go much further in your own samskaras and own intelligence. This is my attempt at 50 years not knowing a word of Sanskrit and Hindi, etc. So fifth step in analyzing Srimad Bhagavatam verses is always asking 5 questions. Who, what, when, where, why, how. So you're reading any given verse, who's speaking? I don't know. Where are they speaking? Is Krishna speaking? Krishna is Goisha speaking. Are they Varsan? Are they Rakan? Are they what time? Who's speaking? What time is it? Where are they speaking? Is it Vanshira? Is it Nandra? Where is it? So you always keep these questions floating in your mind when you're reading. So you always stay in the lila that way. But the mind tends to drift. You're reading unconsciously, and you're going here and there. So you can bring your consciousness back to the subject of the lila and subject of the Bhagavatam by asking, every once in a while, pop these questions. Well, what am I reading? I'm reading the Bhagavatam. I after Bhagavatam class in Krishna Bhavan Temple, I listen to the class, and we're in Prasadam, I sit with the guy next to me. What was the Bhagavatam class about? We're all just there. He goes, Bhagavatam, I think 4th canto. I said, no, we're on 7th canto. I said, what story are we supposed to? What story for Maharaj? He said, being preachers. I said, come on, what are you doing Bhagavatam class? This is before cell phones. But now they're excused. I was looking at my cell phone, sending SMS messages. But that was just a class and you're asleep or whatever. So it's amazing how our attention span is so limited. So these are techniques to hold your attention. You're with me?
Yes, Gurudev, yes.
The sixth one is rasa vichar. Vichar means consideration, examination. What rasa are going on here? Let's understand. And it gives you meaning. What does ras mean? And what I mean by rasa vichar, we'll consider the 5 components which make ras. You have these 5 components put together, you're going to experience the taste of ras. A hero and heroine, that's called, there's a love, that foundation of love. Ras only comes in love. Motherly love, friendly love, master servant love, husband wife love, lover, beloved love. So that's called stairati. Stai means stan, means stali, means permanent fixed place. Varsana is always Varsana, doesn't move around the place. So it's a lila stan, lila stali. There's stairati, it's always fixed. You're always in mother or rati, no matter where or what. So then they have hero and heroine, that's called viva. Then udipan is a branch of viva, means what stimulates the hero and heroine. The hero gets to the heroine, she has perfume all over her body. You smell it, go, wow, I'm going crazy. Just by the fragrance of perfume. And the perfume she got from France is called man killer perfume. So she said, this is what I need. Kill the man. So the person, okay, I'll test it out, I'll go to the market. And the guy's falling on the ground here and there. So it's working. Man killer perfume. Ami Marn perfume. Ami Marn Sukaditelo. So like that. Then 7th analysis of the Sanskrit verse is bhajan shikshatives. Helpful ideas to improve your Raghunath Bhakti, Sadhana, Bhajan, and Manji Bhava Upasana. And the 8th one is the ultimate conclusion. You can see that these are Sambandha Abhideya Prayojan development, and these are developments from Sadhana Bhakti to Ruchi Bhakti to Bhava Bhakti to Sakti Bhakti and Prema Bhakti. The last one is on the high end of things, where you visualize what you're reading, you meditate on the verse, you feel the rasas and bhavas of the Radha Krishna gopis. You enter the Lila, you see a Lila and serve the Lila. That's in Prema. It's called Lila Pravesh. That's our 8 steps to analyze the Bhagavatam verses, which will start next week. Any questions? Yes, no, no, yes. We have these 5 note-taking keys. Try to get used to using them. You'll find them very helpful for later reference. And we have 8 sets of visualizing. I suggest you get something like this. A little plastic envelope makes it a little neat and tidy. Thank you for this. You got this? Thank you. Who gave this to me? A plastic envelope. You did? Thank you. So there we have it. Is this too much?
Very beautiful.
Okay. I think that's it for today. We have some prasadam. We can close the broadcast now. Jai Jai Shri